What's up, everybody? My name is Andy Montalvo. I'm a real estate agent here in Houston, Texas. And today I wanted to share with you first-time homebuyers 5 tips to buying your first house. If you're not a first-time homebuyer, that is completely okay. Stick around. This information is going to benefit you. Let's get started. Tip number 1, preparation. I cannot stress this enough. Preparation is key to buying your first home or buying your home at all. You have to prepare your finances. Prepare yourself by knowing how the buying process works. Prepare yourself by knowing what you're looking for. And also prepare yourself by having a purchase timeline to know how long you have to buy or when you would like to move in by. All of this stuff is going to make your buying process a lot easier, I promise. Another thing you're going to have to prepare is your savings account. There are many closing costs that come with a transaction, such as title policy, survey, inspections, and any other types of costs that may require you, the buyer, to bring money to the table. These costs can range anywhere from 2 to 5%, and it depends on what you negotiated during your transaction. One more thing to think about is moving costs. Will you need new appliances? Will you need new furniture? Will you be hiring movers? All those kinds of things. Keep in mind and keep track of how much those things are going to cost so you're best prepared financially for your new purchase. Also, don't forget about your down payment. As a first-time home buyer, you're able to qualify for a minimum of 3.5% down with an FHA loan. You just have to speak to your lender and see if you can qualify for that. Another thing, don't forget to ask your lender about closing cost assistance or down payment assistance. A lot of lenders offer these kinds of programs, and there are state programs that are set up to help you first-time home buyers purchase your new home. So ask away, and if you don't have a lender to ask, contact me. I can help you set up with the best lenders in Houston. This brings us to step number 2, pre-approval. As a home buyer, the very next thing you want to do after you establish your finances is go get a pre-approval letter from a lender. This will help you understand how much home you can afford, the terms of your loan, and what interest rate you will be charged. Another thing, this will help you understand if your credit is too low and maybe if you need to work on your credit, or maybe your down payment that you're offering is too low and you need to up your down payment in order to afford the house that you want. It is a very important step, so it is one you do not want to wait on and one that you need to attack. It is important to note that just because you go get a pre-approval with one lender doesn't mean you're locked in with that lender. It is actually encouraged for you to go shop around and see who can give you better rates and better terms for the loan that you're looking for. Now we can have some fun with tip number 3, starting your search. If you haven't done so, go find your favorite real estate agent. When speaking with your real estate agent, think about it all. How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? Do you want 2 stories or 1 story? Do you want to live on a busy street? Do you want to live inside the city? Do you want to live in the suburbs, near a school, near a gym? The list can it's endless. It's endless. The amount of things you could pick for your house are endless, and you want to make sure that your agent knows them. With this information, he or she will be able to find the perfect houses for you and will be able to process this transaction a little easier than usual. Now that you have picked the perfect house for you, it is time for one of the most important parts of this whole process. Tip number 4, inspections. The home inspection is going to help you know if any part of your house is faulty. An inspector will go in and assess the home structure, the mechanical and electrical systems, the water systems, all those kinds of things that could be at fault in your new home. Inspectors do have their limits, so it is good to understand what an inspector looks at and doesn't look at before you hire an inspector. One more thing, it is highly advised that the buyer attend the inspection in order for the inspector to be able to explain to them correctly what is wrong with the house, what needs to be changed right now, what can wait for later, and those kinds of things. This will allow you, the buyer, to understand and further negotiate any repairs that need to be done in the house prior to closing. You could say this is where the real negotiating takes place. Now on to tip number 5, closing. Closing is a very exciting time for you buyers, so it is very tempting to just run through the big stack of papers that you will be given and sign everything away. However, make sure and read through the documents, understand what you are signing, and if you have any questions, go ahead and ask the escrow officer. They will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Also, double check the amount you need to bring to closing. This is very important, as if you do not bring the right amount of money to closing, this could delay your closing and further extend your move-in. Once that is complete, you are ready to move into your new home. It is time to celebrate. Besides that, those are all my tips for you first-time home buyers, and some of them actually benefit you buyers as well. They're not just all for first-time home buyers. If you have any questions, please let me know. Drop them down in some comments below. You can also go to my website. You can find my phone number and my email there. I would love to hear from you and love to answer your questions and discuss anything about real estate. I hope you guys enjoyed this. and stick around for more valuable content coming in the future. Also, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, as your support means everything to me. I'll see you guys next time.